Hey, what's up guys? It's Chuck here. It's been a long time since I made a video. Um, I'm gonna go over a little bit with the red car, and I don't know if you guys, most of you guys probably know the white car, but we're gonna try to make this mostly about the red car. Let me try to zoom out a little bit. I got a little bit of a cold, so, and shop dog's out here with me. Just gonna, in case some of you guys are planning on doing a build like this with your Eclipses, I was gonna try to help you out with some part numbers and stuff. I have some stuff here, just a couple. Like, there's not very many. I thought I had more, but so we'll start out first. The car is a GSX, a 1998 GSX Mitsubishi Eclipse, obviously. The drivetrain is a 5.3 truck motor out of a 2003 Silverado. Holly intake, GT45 turbo. Transmission is out of a, I think it's 2003 Nissan 240. I mean, not Nissan 240, Nissan 350Z. It's a CD 009. And to connect the two, which I don't know where the receipts are for it, but the company was called FabBot to adapt the engine to the transmission. This car, I had to weld both quarters on the rear. I had to put the trunk lid on it. I had to, I painted the car myself. Basically, if you watch my other videos, you can see this car where I'm working on the rear quarters and stuff. I have them off the car, like cutting all the spot welds and whatnot. Just kind of got to get lucky and try to find some decent gaskets and quarter glasses, because as most of you probably know, you can't buy a lot of that stuff for these cars anymore. So if you can't find decent donors, it's kind of tough to revitalize these old gaskets and stuff. Let me show you the side skirts. They come off Amazon, a company called Icon. And then when you look those up, those from Icon, these here, I forget who makes these. They're super cheap. Like, they're like $10. They're on Amazon. The front lip, that's also Icon on Amazon. And that's, honestly, man, I love that lip. That made the whole car look way more aggressive. So we'll come in here to the engine real quick. So I'm running a F-body setup from like a 98 to 02 Camaro setup. This, like I said, this is the truck engine. That car, that has the LS1 in it, the actual aluminum LS1 out of a 01 Camaro. And if you look closely here, I'm running a UPR tubular K member made for a Mustang, Fox body Mustang. And then when I'm running for the steering rack, that I went to the junkyard. I pulled that out of a 2002 Mustang, which I think from 94 to 04, from 94 to 04, I think, or 06, no, 04, yes. 94 to 04, they should be about the same. Same with the steering shaft. That's also from the same car. So if you go get one, just leave all that attached, because you're gonna need it if you do it like I did. And then to attach the K member, piece of 2-inch angle. Of course, got to put the 2 bolts in it to connect it, but weld 2-inch angle to the stock frame. And then this car didn't have any rust in it, so I was able to utilize the stock strut towers. My son's coming in now. Yeah, he's the one that has this car. You don't know I'm making a video, but easy now. Don't make me fire the Eclipse up now. Come on, I'm gonna embarrass him. But yeah, so where was I? Sorry. All right, so this this ducktail right here. This ducktail is $200. It's from a company called Rising Sun. Yeah, they're overseas. They're in like somewhere in Europe. I think maybe Russia. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure about that. You can fact check me on that. But I think it came from Russia. But it was 200 bucks. And if you do order one of those, make sure you put it on your car as soon as you can. Because I let this sit around for a little while. When I first got it, it fit the trunk. It fit the hatch perfect. Now I let it sit around for a while, and it kind of lost its shape a little bit. So make sure you get that on there. I mean, it's fine. It's fine now. I put it on there with urethane caulking that goes around, like that you put a windshield in with. Let me see the wheels. The wheels are these are 19-inch diameter. I got them from a company. You know what? I didn't find a receipt to that either. Dang. It was like $2,200. It's got the wheels, the tires, mounted and balanced and everything. Sent to my door. It was like $2,200. And it's got Nitto tires on it. Sorry. Trying to zoom in a little bit more, or zoom out, honestly, y'all. And then, so the interior, so when I first got this car, didn't have any interior in it at all. The interior, I got from a donor car that I had bought a couple years ago. The interior is from a 1997 GS. That's why it's cloth. And I know a lot of people don't like the tan, but I kind of do, personally. Kind of gives it like something different than black. And then the door panels came from the same car. I painted them. They're like a chocolate brown, and it's got the black with the tan. I kind of dig it. I don't know. And then I'm running for a fuel management system. I'm running the Holley Terminator X, which a lot of you are probably familiar with. That runs the engine. Of course, the transmission's manual, so you don't need it. You don't need it to run a transmission. I'm running a fuel cell in the car. We'll come over here. So on this side of the car, like the fuel door is usually like somewhere here. So I shaved the fuel door, and I'm running a fuel cell, which I did find a receipt for that. The fuel cell is about $700 from a company called Rhodes Performance or Products or whatever. I'll show you the receipt for that. And here's the back of the car. So as you can see, that's all like chocolate brown. That's Megan Racing strut tower brace. And this right here, I put a piece of paper in here because it vibrated. Hold on a second. So usually I can use both hands, but anyway, we got it. So this right here is my fuel cell. So this right here, it's like a little springy thing, so that way when this is closed and you pop the latch, it just pops it up so you can grab it. But yeah, this company right here, let's see, I'm looking at it backwards. This company right here called, you guys see that? Rhodes. And as you can see, it's got two pumps. It's got two Marlboro 450 pumps in it. I just like buying it that way. It's easier. The top hat's already there. All you gotta do is run your lines to it, hot and ground to a relay. Done deal, you know. Trying to think what else gonna help you guys. I don't know. I'll just show you some receipts now. So the first one we have here is from, I'll put it back here in the back of the car. Maybe that's a better idea. So this first receipt that's my wastegate for my turbo setup. It's a VS Racing. There's the part number, and it was $200.34 from Summit Racing. And this is the heater I have. It's a Summit brand. It's got two outlets, two 3-inch outlets for a heater. Car does not have air conditioning, but it does have this heater right here, which is this part number, the 9-inch, and it fits under the dash so good, like it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So that might help you out. SUM-991102-1. But dude, that fits freaking nice in there. Let me see. Oh, I'm a little embarrassed. I don't have my heater plumbed yet. I was trying some different ideas, and I have like an above ground pool. So I had some like pool hose that I was trying to work with. I don't know, just trying a couple ideas. It usually takes me a couple tries to get it right. But yeah, here's the wiring for the ECU. I know it looks like a lot, but it's actually not bad. And then the heater's back here, if you can see it, but the heater's mounted back there. It's like fits in there perfect. But and there's the ECU. I made a plate to bolt it to. So that's the ECU. The shifter came out in the stock location. Luckily, wasn't even playing, but it worked out great. Yeah, interior's pretty complete. I still have to finish that. Oh, let me turn my dash on. If you guys get the Holley dash and you want a cheaper alternative to getting, I mean, if you buy the Holley Terminator, you don't have to, but if you want to buy a dash for the car, so you don't have to try to integrate your stock gauges, I wouldn't even know how to go about that, honestly. So I just kind of took the easy way out. And but here's what this company is called Tinker, Tinker. Well, you'll see it light up on the screen. So the Tinker dash, Tinker Electronics, it hooks right to the Holley. That company right there, Tinker Electronics, it hooks right to the Holley Terminator. And there's a bunch of different screens. This is the one that I like, but it's got your speedo, RPM, all your criticals down here, like, and you can configure it any way you want. And they're $500. That's the 5-inch screen, from Tinker Electronics. As you can see, it does fit in the gauge cluster, which I just cut out a piece of metal to the same shape as my cluster and painted it body color, and then that's Velcro to it. The white car there actually has the Holley 686 dash, and I like this one a lot better, like a lot better. And the Holley 686 dashes are like the Pro Dash, they're like $1,400 or $1,500, and that's $500. The only thing you can't do is tune. You cannot tune from this dash. You can the Pro Dash from Holley, but I'd rather tune from a laptop anyway. So I've never tuned from a dash, so I don't miss it at all because I've never used it for that. But all right, we got a 14-minute video. I'm trying not to bore you guys. So I can't really get under the car at the moment. Maybe I'll make another video once I jack the car up. Yeah, and show you how I'll show you guys how the K-member attaches from the bottom of the car. Like, it's got 4 bolts that go up through the floor. I can show you that once I get the car up in the air, which would be a different video. So back to these.